Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Doses of Lord Talk podcast. My name's Alicia. And this is our second episode. I am so happy to be back here with you guys again. If you have not caught the first one, just go on my YouTube channel and check it out just to catch up. But I want to say thank you guys so much. You guys have given so much amazing feedback. It's really for you guys, so I really appreciate it. And I just want to thank you guys so much. So first, I want to do announcements, right? So I just want to touch base on some of the things I got going on. So I have a few projects. One project I have going on is I'm soon going to have an event that this will be the third one. Started the event last year in January, had another one in September. The date is not set, but it's within the next couple of months, so just stay posted. I would recommend you guys follow our podcast page. It's on Instagram. It's called Doses of Lord Talk Podcast. What else do I have? I want you guys to subscribe also to the YouTube because there's going to be a lot of different events and information to come up, so you would want to be subscribed to it. And also, if you guys didn't check the first episode, I have a yoga, stretch, meditation, regular workout videos as well. I'm going to put a couple of clips there so you guys can see it, right? So just check it out. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my first meditation video. Okay, so I want you to get into a comfortable cross-leg position. And what I mean comfortable, a lot of people find it kind of difficult to actually just cross their legs. So there's two ways. You can actually put your hands on your knees if that's what makes you comfortable. This is a beginner's video, but the proper way is to actually hold your hand in a cup position with your thumbs connected, pointing to your inner chest. So when it comes to breathing, all you have to do is take normal breaths. And what I mean by normal, I mean not big gasp of air, but what you want to do is breathe as if you're sleeping. When you meditate, the only thing that you should be hearing is the breaths that you're taking. Anything else around you, it doesn't exist. So the most important thing with yoga is to control your breathing. That's what yoga is all about. It's for you to go within, to meditate, and to control your mind, body, and soul. So right now, I want you to breathe in, and I want you to blow out. Okay, get in position, bring your arms above your head, and I want you to bring it down. Make sure your body is comfortably available, meaning you open up your legs in a comfortable position and you touch the ground and relax your body as best as possible and just take in all of the stretch that you're feeling in your lower back. Bring it over to either side, left or right, really doesn't matter. And you want to stretch that part of your body. So now this is not only just stretching the middle part of your back, it's the left side, it's the right side. So now you're going to comfortably stretch. Bring it back to the center because you never actually want to just go from left to right. You want to slowly progress over. Okay, and then now you're going to bring it over to the last part of your side. Okay, and feel the stretch that's within your body. We're getting right into, I'm not sure what the name of these are, but it's similar to jumping jacks. The only thing is you're going to jump into a jumping jacks and then put your hands in between your legs and touch the ground as you go into a squat. Like I said, I want you to do this for 45 seconds. Right now, I need you to get into a squat position. Like I said before, I was having some back issues today, so I'm not going as low as I can. But I want y'all to get low, okay? And I want you to put your legs from side to side into the center and just hold that position, all right? We're going to do this for about 45, 50 seconds. Okay, so we're back. Don't forget to subscribe and also follow the Doses of Lord Talk podcast page. All right, so the topic for this week, it's surviving a narcissist. So I really don't know if you guys are familiar. Some people are not, but I want to start with the definition of what a narcissist means, right? So narcissistic personality disorders, right? So the definition is a disorder in which a person has an inflated sense of self of importance. Narcissistic personality disorder is found more commonly in men. The cause is unknown, but likely involves a combination of genetic and environmental factors. So, the most common signs and symptoms of a narcissistic disorder: possessing a sense of importance. So basically, that's what they like feed off of, right? What they live off of to feel fulfilled or happy. They need to feel like important, and by other people, not just by themselves, right? For example, you might have met someone who likes to talk about themselves a lot, exaggerate things, talk about their appearance, their talents, their achievements. I mean, just basically that's normal exaggeration, right? But what it is that like they really have little regards about the people around them. They don't care about anybody's thoughts or feelings. I mean, and this is basically because they have lack of empathy. And they're really unable to recognize the needs and feelings of others. So really, it's not even recognizing it. It's really not important, you know. So, for example, you've probably met like a narcissist in like a family, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker. I mean, we know about narcissistic relationships, but the thing is, it comes in different forms, right? So these tendencies is basically a lot of people feeling like they need to feel the needs and wants from others for them to feel validated, right? It's not something that comes normally from within. And I mean, it could come from like some type of childhood trauma or some type of trauma in their life. Who knows? But these people, you know, they do exist. And then the bad thing about it is that, you know, you can't really achieve things around them because what happens is your achievements that you feel, for example, you can come from work and say, like, I got a promotion. It's huge. A promotion is amazing, you know, but to them, it's like, oh, okay, well, I own a company. You know, they will actually say that to you. You know what I'm saying? And because you can't be doing better than them. You know, their thing is they thrive off of a lower vibration. So positivity from others don't really excite them. They don't want to hear that, you know. But that's what keeps you feeling, you know, basically what they want to do is keep you feeling depleted. And so that you lose your confidence, you know, and especially in relationships like that, for you to stay depleted is what they definitely want because they don't want you to feel like anybody else outside of them would even see you as an individual, that they're the best that you can actually get. You understand what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Um, they have low self esteem and they kind of push it over on you so that you can create yourself to have low self esteem too, below theirs. You understand? So they hide behind the mask for the most part. Um, so I want y'all to, you know, just think about something that you probably experience, you know, and like I said before, it's not just from like family, or friends. It can come from anyone. It could come from a neighbor. It could come from even your best friend. You never really know. You just gotta pay attention to the things and wordplays that's being like thrown around. You know, sometimes we don't even realize it. And these are things we need to think about when we associate ourselves with people of lower vibrations. We don't want to associate ourselves with these type of individuals because what happens is they keep you feeling like you can't thrive and succeed just being around that type of energy. You understand? You got to protect your energy. You got to keep yourself in higher vibrations, people that uplift you, not people that deplete you, right? So I'm honestly, you know, like I said, I didn't go to school for this. You know, I'm talking from experience. Like since we talking about narcissists, I can relate to a narcissistic relationship. You understand? And all I can say in my experience of it is that when felt like enough was enough, I removed myself. I guess it got to a place where I felt and understood my worth. I understood my value. I understood that I was not a robot. I understood that I am somebody. I understood that my happiness is from me and that anybody else that I deal with is an add on. You understand? So you can't be an add on if you are vibrating from a lower vibration, if you are trying to condition what you're supposed to love. You understand what I'm saying? You got to think about that a little bit. A narcissist, once you get to that level of realizing your worth, and that's from anything, not just a relationship, not just a union. I'm talking about with friends. I'm talking about with families. I'm talking about with coworkers. Once you understand who you are, okay? You know, can't nobody like bring you down. That don't even exist no more. A narcissist can't exist once you realize your existence. You understand? I just, I didn't go to school for it, but I just want to just tell y'all just from experience to love yourselves, to understand that you are somebody, to understand that you can change your surroundings and know how important it is to change your surroundings, the type of individuals that you associate yourself with. Because once you come together with people who uplift you, who are on your level, who won't criticize you, who won't use that narcissistic tendencies to bring you down or keep you below them, who wants to see you win, because that's basically what it is, then you will be on your life path. Then you will be away from anybody or anyone who can harm any type of energy or vibration that you should be on. All right, you guys, and we're back. So basically, what I like to do is I like to give examples of other people, especially from social media, because this is what I do each week. I ask, about topics that is going to be for the show to give me some experiences, right? So I have a few that I want to share that you guys have shared with me. So I'm just going to read a couple that came in about narcissists, right? So this person right here is from Kentucky. And this is her story. She said, I was raised by a narcissistic mother. She suffered from many other mental afflictions as well. She is perhaps the greatest teacher of my life because she was so broken mentally and have attracted many more in her lifetime. In order for me to survive, I had to become the opposite of a narcissist, an empath, aka a sensitive, right? And in my experience, narcissistic syndrome is a perception disorder. I am not speaking from medical fact, only from experience of what and whom I believe to act as a narcissist. Okay, so she basically explained that, she grew up in a household with a narcissist. That's different, But like I told y'all before, a narcissist could come in any form, and at the time, especially being young, we don't understand it. So what she's saying is that, she learned from her past and didn't become that way because she understood that, it wasn't something she wanted to become. So, okay, thank you so much. Um, Another person I'm going to read, she's from Union, New Jersey. Okay. So she said, um, hey, I know a person who is very narcissistic. She presents to be a very nice person, but really was self-centered and mean. This person wanted praise to her expensive items, but not excessive praise, which can look different depending on what person is giving her praise. If she determined you were overly complimenting her, she would assume you weren't used to nice things or items. But if you didn't praise or positively comment or acknowledge her items, you was presented to be as being mean or hating or not friendly. Okay. All right. So I think we all can relate to those type of people. And this is like a self-centered person as well. But yeah, this is a great example. Thank you so much. And then the next person I have, she's from Buffalo, New York. She states, okay, I know someone from New York City who spends all of his time working on his personal appearance, but refuses to work on his inner person. This guy uses minor sickness to exaggerate his needs for help by others. He refuses to work because of his illness and use it for sympathy from those around him. When he wants to go hang out with friends, smoke or work out, his illness suddenly disappears. He also have a very outbearing and arrogant attitude. He has been kicked out of several places. He was allowed to stay with others because of his narcissistic attitude. He feels like he's entitled to stay with others and that they should accommodate his lifestyle. He sleeps all day and stays up all night. Most people he lives with has a daily schedule opposite of his. When staying with others, he's inconsiderate and expect others to cater to his needs while not contributing. He's been kicked out of at least 5 people's houses for doing this. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, this one is He's beyond a narcissist to me in a sense. And this is someone that's possibly like needy and probably kind of like mooch off other people, but I can see the narcissism in this as well. Okay. Thank you so much. So I'm just gonna read a few more. This person right here is from Jersey City. She said, I've experienced a narcissistic person. Since becoming knowledgeable of this topic, I realized I dated a narcissistic man. They started out good in the beginning. Relationships last long, but until when there was a major conflict, I noticed they always felt the need to make the problem fall back on me and never taking the fall. The problem was never them. When not getting their way, their behavior was more like a child having a tantrum. Then they can wake up the next day and forget like nothing ever happened. However, I'm at a point where I realize I'm not mad at them. I noticed it all started from home. My dad was narcissistic and made me, at times, codependent. Oh, this was a good example for a relationship. I think a lot of us can relate to it as well. I mean, I definitely experienced something like this. But the best thing is to experience because what happens is you go through experience to learn lessons. So now she can understand that this wasn't proper behavior, and hopefully moving forward, she won't. And when she not even won't encounter, because we're gonna encounter narcissists all through our lives, we're gonna know how to see it. We're gonna see it like right there and know not to move forward with the situation, especially in a relationship. Okay, so I have this other girl. She's from Poughkeepsie, New York. Okay. So she states, my now deceased fiance. He would always talk about how fine he was because he was light skinned and had green hazel eyes. It didn't matter to me because he was my friend since my preteen years. Even though he was in prison at one point, he had more hair products than I did because he had hair down his waist. He was very controlling. I had to tell him everywhere I went who I talked to, and he would get mad if I talked to men that weren't related to me. Okay, as well. This is another relationship narcissist situation. And uh, I really feel like a lot of people can relate to this for the simple fact that this is not just narcissism. This is a sense of like a control, you know. And I mean, this is really relatable. So thank you for this as well. All right, I think I'm gonna just read one more. This is the last one, you guys. Um, and he's from Atlantic City, New Jersey. My experience with a narcissist was in 2014. I had an apartment with three of my college friends. We all got along, so I thought that this living arrangement would be amicable. Two out of three gentlemen were typically normal, whereas one was complete narcissist. The narcissist roommate would never think about others' feelings or be considerate to his roommate's opinions and everything, even if the situation had nothing to do with him. He would make everything about him. Narcissism is simply disrespectful attitude and selflessness combined in an immature fashion. Many times, the rude roommate would try to cheat us on bills, food, and especially cleaning, yet would love to play victim and point fingers at what other people are doing in the house. This individual, like most narcissists, only cares about himself, and it's truly sad. So, and yeah, I'm glad you use this as well because this is a friend. You know, there's different forms of narcissism, and this is coming from a friend, a roommate. Oh, not probably not even a friend. Who knows if it's just a roommate situation? Regardless of the situation, this is someone who narcissism. They play victim. I think this is one major red flag you can see in a narcissistic behavior, and it not just being in a physical relationship. This being in someone that is like a business relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you for that as well. Okay, so I just want to thank you guys so much. Right, this is my second Dose of Law Talk podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I love doing these. Like, I really love helping people. I feel like this is my calling. Like, I'm a healer, and the best healers can speak on experiences that they've been through. You understand? So I just want you guys to just stay blessed. And like I told you, each time we have these podcasts, I have an affirmation that I want you guys to actually say at the end of each one. So I want you to say it after me. And eventually one day you'll learn it because we're gonna keep saying this after every podcast that we do. Okay, so the affirmation is: your thoughts and the things you speak have power. Every day counts. Protect your peace. You have a purpose. You are worth it. You can do anything you put your mind to. When you love yourself first, the ability to move forward into a positive direction is inevitable. Walk in faith every step of the way. Until next time.